What up? Just answered the question. Back on the scene. We're back, folks. It was a little hiatus taken, and I like it. People were like, yo, what's up? What's up with the podcast? Well, it's back. It's not going anywhere. There's no reason not to, really. You know, that's what growth is, and change, and, you know, metamorphosis, if you will, takes time. The garden that we made here during all this craziness, that's one thing I learned. I was all gung-ho about the garden, getting all into it, got the rows, growing a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, I don't even know how to harvest any of this. I've picked 2 watermelons that I totally thought were ready, and they were not. So it's silly, but you learn valuable lessons from all this. And that's why I like doing stuff like that. Carpentry's taught me a lot of lessons like that. Stuff that you learn in one little area, but you know, it echoes out into other parts of your life. And it sticks with you. So, reminding you that it's a journey. This whole thing, start to finish. Big, long, just a long ride. Louis Armstrong said, you know, you never, ever stop learning. No one's ever a master, you know. In some cultures, though, and this is pretty heavy, they say, if you have mastered something, you can't do it anymore. That's it. You're out of the game. Because the game is really about the growth, the development, the interaction of that, you know. Because once you're the master, I guess are you hearing anything? Maybe that's why you're the master. Deep stuff. Fire's burning all over California right now. Air is really weird. I know a couple people, older people, that have said they've never seen it like this, so that's worth noting. So we're trying to stay inside as best we can. And here I am out shoveling gravel all day. But it's cool. I felt weird for a second, and then it's like hydrate lots, take lots of breaks, and hopefully we make it through this, you know. If the animals start dying around us for no reason at all, then we know the air is in trouble. So that's my medical advice to all Californians. Stay indoors. We need special suits or something. Toots Hibbert, rest in peace. It's a bummer. And people are speculating, you know, what is it? But, you know, it's a bummer. No matter what. I was a youngin' when John Brown's Body opened up for the Maytals, and he was doing the Ska Father campaign. It was all over the posters. And he was one of them cats, dude. Like, superstars are superstars. You know, they come into the room and everybody knows they're there. If they leave, it just feels like the room's empty again. And he just had such a presence and with that energy, he brought such a good vibe. And the night was an amazing night. He ran things, man. That's all I can say, but what an amazing show. You know, he's one of the first modern artists I saw hold the microphone way away from him and still just crush it. Nah, you don't need to put that thing up to your face. Old school. Big ups. Big ups. Speaking of music, in the studio right now, trying my best, despite everyone on the other side's best efforts to slow the eye down, to get this stuff out. It's really good stuff, though. I'm really excited. It's a mixture of stuff. I'm working with a lyricist, this guy Mike Milne, and now getting a chance to finish everything up with the Lester Mendoza, a.k.a. Traction. Big ups. Gonna have him on as a guest here coming up. And it's just, that feels really good. I'm more thankful and excited about that than anything else. I met Lester. He was a drummer for the Players Inc. show that we were doing in L.A. once. And then from there, just got to getting into working. And he's also one of the best engineers I've ever seen, if not the best engineer. He's got a vibe that, you know, he makes you feel relaxed and he gets out of you just every bit of goodness, and also then can mix and get all the sounds. I mean, and he's a drummer, so the perspective is there on that ground. So the foundation is always really good. So real big ups. You can hear him in Beyonce's music. You can hear him all over the place. Actually, there's just so much of his stuff. That's why I want to talk about that when we interview him. But I'm just really excited that he's now on the scene. We met through Skips, you know, working there through there, and that's where we solidified a lot. So he's already done a couple tunes. The tune you heard in the beginning, that's a collaboration with him. Give It Away. So please check it out. The video's dope too. He's in the video. Love that video. Downtown LA. So proud of that. So please check it out. If you haven't, just type in Give It Away, C Money. It's on YouTube. It's a pretty cool song too. It's about letting things go and being able to move on. That's kind of the theme for me right now. But it feels good. And when you do that, you kind of, it's like, it's tough because it's reclaiming your innocence. And that's not an easy thing to do for anybody, because it's so pure and it's so raw when you're young. And that's kind of the thing. And it's interesting. I've been noticing this ageism entity mixed in with all the other isms that we're hyper blasting right now. My father taught me to respect your elders straight up. I don't give a hell who, what, hi, ching, chong, nothing. Respect your elders. That's it. And it doesn't mean like, you know, because it doesn't mean just because you're older, you're cool, or you're in the, I don't, you know what I mean? There's a thing to it that's not that simple. I don't know if I could say it that way. But you got to understand that you're going to be old too. And that alone just should keep it real. New music is popping. Heck yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. So give thanks and forward we go. Please, you know I keep saying, stay tuned, it's coming. But no, it really is. And figuring out the releasing part is always a challenge for anyone. Anyone. I don't care who you are. It's always a challenge. So that's why I'm reading the David Foster book right now. Shout out, David Foster. Hell of a book. Hell of a guy. Also, shout outs to Rebecca Delson. She did an interview live thing with me. She's a fan of music, knows a lot of musicians. I know her through Dre Gibson. Shout outs, Hunter Green. And it's cool because she's doing her part. You know, she wants to interview musicians and just ask them questions and see what's going on. And that's really, it's refreshing and it feels good because, you know, part of the whole thing of being a live musician is your interaction with people. And that, you know, it's just, yeah. So it's tough, but it's nice to have that energy, but through, you know, a digital situation. And check her out if you can. Is it at REBECEDELSON on Instagram there? But she's going to be doing some shows and stuff, so check it out. You know, it's easy to be critical of people when you're not doing it. I think that's what's up. So anyone that's trying to, like, do a show or, you know, do their thing, and I give it up to them because that's where it starts. You really just got to go for it. And if you don't have anything you can show someone that's like, look at me, this is me falling flat on my face, then how could you be tossing rocks at someone else? You know what I mean? How could you even be trying to tell them what they should do? If you're popping off and you're an example, no one's going to say nothing. That's the old dude. That's it. You're the example. Look at me. Then every word you say, every advice you give, it has a little bit more merit than, you know, the what do they call it? The armchair general, the armchair psychiatrist. Now it's the Google guy. Yeah, you know. Actions speak much louder than words. So that's it for that. That's my dad talking. Big ups, Billy. posted the picture of my dad on Instagram. I think got more likes than like anything I've ever posted. So I think it shows you family is still really important to all of us. And that's a good, that's really amazing. I think these are the times we have to be reminded those things. And these are the times when those things become either rebooted or you form a new situation with somebody that ends up being 3 generations down the road. You know what I mean? So be critical of people if you're being constructive. I think that that's important. But one thing I do want to mention that I'm seeing over and over and over and over again, and just I hope somebody feels me on this, is this shame game. Like, I really don't think we're going to get better or improve if constantly it's a shame game. Like, I mean, I get it. Okay. It's almost like crying over spilled milk for a hot second. You got to get it out. But once it's done, are we done with that? Can we now show me, lead by example, do all the things that, I don't know, constructive criticism is supposed to be about. I'm guilty of not being able to do that, and it only gets me in trouble. So I don't know, see how it's going to be good for everyone else. There. That's that. Because that kind of goes in line with a lot of things right now, I think. So be critical, but don't shame anyone. It's, if people deserve shame, they'll get it through whatever their judgment is or their own karma. And if your job is a shamer, then go ahead, shame away. But just, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear some positive stuff. I just love learning new things. So I love a good teacher. I was hoping to be a teacher at one point, and I give it up to all teachers. I mean, good teachers. It's tough. But if you can make learning something new all exciting and you don't make someone feel like they're a piece of crap in the process, that's pretty good. I think that's how everyone, that One Love business starts to play. And how we do got to focus on that. And I might be light years ahead of other people. I understand that too. And I'm blessed for that. But at the same time, you're being patient, but it's like, look, common sense, and let's change everything we need to change, and let's get our butts back into the flow. Let's create. That'll actually create the, necessity is the mother of invention. That'll bring us back around. When we just all start doing stuff. Broad stuff for everybody. That's what makes, I think, Jim Henson's world so cool, is he uses animals as a way of showing people, because then it just removes all the other things. Titles and shit. It's a weird world. And here we go. I'm excited to do the podcast again. I really am. This is going to be really, really cool. Heck yeah, we're going to do guests. I'm going to play new music as soon as I can. I don't like playing music when it's in the works, or showing videos of music in the background that's unreleased. I try to not do that, just so everybody knows. But I will definitely pound the pavement when it's ready, baby. And hopefully you're going to listen and you're going to tell your friends, and we can go viral, babe. It'll be awesome. So shout outs to everyone out there doing the thing. I see you. I feel you. I'm learning from you. I'm growing with you. And that's a beautiful situation. And I got a list of guests who are ready to do this. I'm just going to start calling cats. So this is just the getting back in the saddle episode. Go kayaking with Rose here if the air quality looks like it's chill enough. And I hope you guys stay safe and enjoy your Sunday. And please, if you get a hold of me, text me any questions or anything. Help me out, improvements, directions, special guest stars. And let's grow. Let's do this. It's a cool situation. I'm thankful to be in it, and I want to spread the love and share the love, because we're going to be working on doing a whole venue here, building the stage right now. It's going to be a pretty beautiful situation right on the lake. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. One love, everybody. And I don't know. One love. Here we go.